Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Hunting Simulator 2 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Alright guys, so we are hunting a white-tailed deer right now. Unfortunately, now that I was willing to go looking for a bear, we were not able to find any bears. Let's just praise him and get him to come over here because this is where the tracks are. I want to say they go this way. I did see the deer already, but then when we were getting the recording set up, we might have, I guess I can tell him to track it.
Good dog.
Yeah, we might have lost him as we were getting everything ready. Two things I'd like to mention here in the beginning. Oh, come on, dog.
Yeah, I think we have to analyze it and then have them track it.
Okay. Well, he was already tracking it. See, I'm trying to get him to track this.
Fine. I'm counting on you.
Come on, find him.
We're counting on you.
But the first thing I'd like to mention is the fact that we will not be having a video on July 4th, on Saturday, guys. There will not be a video because obviously we're going to be celebrating it. We are going to be doing a lot more this year than we typically do because this might be the last Independence Day that America celebrates, for all we know. Where's this thing that he found?
I don't know. Oh, he seems to like to just go to a tree.
Yeah. Good boy. Just go track it. I'm assuming it's what we wanted him to do. Oh, nope. Now he's tracking the jackrabbit.
No.
No. We're going to have to have him come over here. Yeah, it looks like we might have lost the deer, unfortunately, guys. I knew that was going to happen when we started getting set up to do this video. Because I had him in my sights, actually, but I didn't want to shoot him off camera.
Yeah, he's up there on the mountain somewhere.
Yeah, and we were able to see him. And I was kind of following him along, and I was like, I know that we're going to lose this as soon as I start getting set up for this recording. And that's exactly what ended up happening.
Home here.
So that's unfortunate. But yeah, this could be the last July 4th we have in America. There's already been a lot of calls. I expected it. I had said this a while ago that I thought that there would be a group of people that would want to, or would make the argument that we shouldn't celebrate July 4th because apparently America's an evil, terrible, disgusting place. That's that damn jackrabbit.
I feel like we need to kill the jackrabbit just to get him out of the way.
Yeah.
Like he's got to be stopped. He's running around, eating and pooping all over the place.
But yeah, I am being a little bit sarcastic, though. I mean, we might still obviously have Independence Day, but I don't know. Again, everything's kind of been progressing pretty fast here with the current situation
and it's only
in the world.
July.
Yeah,
it's July now.
And the time's flying. And as we get closer to the election, I think we're going to see more and more craziness happening, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not surprised that there's been calls that we shouldn't celebrate Independence Day anymore. But
I'm making the call that we're not celebrating my birthday this year.
Jynx's birthday's coming up soon.
2020. We'll just skip this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the month to do it. This is the year to do it. I mean, let's see if he found what I'm looking for him to find here.
Oh.
There we go. There's a mule deer. This is not the animal that we were looking for. This animal might be too far away, honestly. It could very well be too far away.
I'm just wondering how that one deer carried 3 apples.
No, we're not going that way.
And where did he get apples from?
Oh, I don't know. An apple tree, I suspect, Jynx.
Well,
it fell off the apple tree.
The apple tree, because I would like an apple.
All right, Jynx. We gotta get Jynx an apple. That's the quest for today's episode. No hunting. We gotta get Jynx an apple. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer we lost that deer.
Apples are out of control.
I was looking for the bears, guys. Of course, now that we wanted to find a bear so that I could track him down so we could just look at him at the beginning of today's episode. Of course, now that we wanted to find a bear, couldn't find a bear track anywhere. And I played for a solid 20 minutes before we started the recording, guys, and I didn't find shit. Another thing I wanted to note, though, besides the fact that we're not going to have an episode on July 4th, so we will be returning on Sunday. That'll be the next episode. That's the plan. Let's have an episode on Sunday if we can get one recorded for then. But the other thing I wanted to note is that we are going to be recording these videos most likely in twos, back to back, so we won't be able to, obviously, we might not have seen some of your guys' comments on the previous episode. Is that what he found?
Good dog. dog.
I don't
Good
know.
dog.
I feel like you probably found something else. But
Maybe. But the sheep tracks there, I would assume that anything else would probably be associated with the sheep, but I guess we don't know. But yeah, with this game, and we are recording this one somewhat back to the other one. But with the way the game works, did he find something? I could have swore you said he found something.
Come on.
But we can't leave here without going all the way back to the cabin and then selling our stuff or choosing to keep it as a trophy. And so it just doesn't make sense that when we record 30 something 40-minute videos, it just doesn't make sense to try and do one at a time like that. We wouldn't get any hunting done, guys. So yeah, we will be recording them back to back, so I did want to mention that. But yeah, this July 4th, we're going to have a big old shindig. Yep, we're going to do some grilling. We're going to get a bunch of fireworks, man. Have some fun. Just do fireworks on our own. That's what we did last year, and it was the best July 4th we've ever had. Easily. What'd you find, boy? Analyze another damn jackrabbit.
Deckard, he's peeing all over the place now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game.
He's a
so,
monster.
well, no, what I was gonna say is, I know that like you were talking about like it'd be nice to be able to tell a dog you're not looking for the certain animal or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, these simulator games, obviously a lot of people,
See him doggy paddle.
a lot of people want these simulator games to be like as realistic as possible. Look at him go.
He's so cute.
But man, sometimes gameplay's got to come before realism. I mean, it isn't a simulator. I know some people are going to disagree with me because they want it to be as realistic as possible, but it would be nice to somehow tell the dog you're only looking for tracks to a certain animal or whatever.
He's so serious.
Is he? He looks silly to me. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep on going out. We're in the same area, as you guys can see. I kind of made my way down from up here. This is where we were at before. What we could do is kind of go south a bit, and this seems like a more mountainous region to me. Yeah, it seems a bit more mountainous than up north. We can kind of see if we can find something down there, I suppose.
Yeah, you could go in the valley. Maybe there'd be some critters there.
What would be nice is to get on the mountain and then like look into the
Yeah.
valley, because then you can kind of see
Like
critters
what's going
from
on.
far away. Yeah, you kind of got to get the jump on them, because your choices are either to walk like this through the game, super slow, so you don't alarm them, and even then they can still kind of hear this from not that far away either. There's another white-tailed deer. Let's see if he can't find this. Oh, he wants to be praised, and I'm the one that found it. Why don't you praise me for a change, dog?
I know. Doing your job.
Also, sometimes it seems like the dogs take you in the opposite direction, like the way that the deer came rather than the way that the deer went. Because that happened as well. We were tracking something for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then he lost track of it. And the whole time I kept feeling like we were going the opposite way we should have been going. Because every time we found new food, it was getting like darker and less like older,
Yeah. And this
where's
seems
the
like
food?
the tree that he got the fruit from.
There you go. Good job, boy. Another thing I noticed, we talked about the the little stamina bar on the left side there for the dog. I was wondering how that worked, because it didn't seem to like pop up. He'd be running all over the place, and then when it popped up, and we'd also see the situation where it was just like getting exhausted, and it didn't seem to have any consistency. I didn't know how it worked. It's tied to him doing the tracking, so he only loses stamina when he's tracking. So as long as you give him a rest after tracking, then he'll get his stamina back up. Firm and dry.
That's a good
Some
dog.
old poo.
Yeah, I mean, again, it does kind of feel like we might be going backwards. I suppose we'll see. We haven't found any tracks yet, and that's another thing that makes me think that we're going the wrong way. Is because we're not seeing any tracks anywhere.
True.
So he might be leading us the opposite way here. I suppose we'll see. Maybe that was just a fluke that he did
We'll
that one
trust
time.
him.
At the very least, we're going up on the mountain, so
Where
if
we wanted to go.
if we go over the mountain, then we can look into the valley and see if there's any critters down there.
And if not, there should be at least a view.
But we used to, when we did July 4th before, we used to like go to the, see the fireworks, the big fireworks. And, you know, those things can be really fun. We used to have a good time when we used to do it. And this was years ago because we had a couple years where we didn't even celebrate July 4th simply because I worked all the time.
There was always somebody working.
And it was usually me. Didn't I work for like 2 or 3 July 4ths in a row or something like that?
Did.
Yeah, I was just consistently having to work on July 4th. So we didn't celebrate it for a couple years. Before that, we'd go to see like the big fireworks. And man, it just kind of felt like, I don't know, like you'd have fun. Where the hell's this thing? I can never find the damn thing I need to analyze. Yeah. Especially when it's under a tree. Hold up. It's right there somewhere. Alright. Good job, boy. Keep on tracking. And yeah, we would go to those and we'd have a good time. You know, sometimes they'd have like a band. You'd have some, sometimes they had like games and stuff.
Games and
yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. And then of course you get to see the big fireworks. Kids would have a good time, but then it would end, and you know, of course, and he got lost. I knew he was going backwards. I'm pretty sure he was going backwards again, guys. I think this is kind of an issue.
Well,
he
we're
keeps
still going up the mountain.
Keeps going the wrong way. Yeah, I guess we can keep going up. Let's see if we can't see anything on the other side. But yeah, you end up. You know, it's very popular. Everybody's there, and then everybody leaves at the same time. And if you try and leave early and be clever, you know, before the fireworks end, well, there's a whole bunch of other people thought of that shit too. And so it ends up taking us like hours to leave those places, man. We would take. Sometimes you get stuck in traffic like 2 to 4 hours, just trying to leave, and you get home at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. It's all late and kids tired. And I don't know, it just didn't feel worth it to me.
As a kid, we would just like bring sparklers or those poppets and hang out while everyone else was leaving.
Yeah, but I mean, the traffic is just so bad. Like, even if you did hang out for a while, you would still, I mean, it's still, you're just sitting there for hours. I guess you're not in the car for that hour. I heard something. Like a sheep or something.
No, I think that was a deer.
Is that the sound deer make?
To the right.
Well, there was something right down here, Jynx. Right down this mountain here. I'm gonna see if we can't. No. We're not listening to you no more, dog.
I just wonder if you praise him for every little thing, like, will he get dumber and have no idea what he's doing?
I don't think so.
Because he thinks that everything he does is a good job.
I suppose that is something to be. I mean, he did find something, Jynx. It's not like we're just praising him for nothing. Found something. Oh. Only 61 yards away. There's 2 of them. All right, what we need to do, guys, is let's use our... Because I feel like I've been alerting him. Let's spray ourselves with that. Get rid of our scent. And then we're going to see if we can't sneak up on this guy here. There seems to be 2 of them. Slow. And they're not that far away. 60-something yards. It's not far away at all. It's fine, dog.
We're gonna spook him.
We might. Just because, you know, we're going to be coming up over this hill here. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I feel like the best way to do it is just do the fireworks at our house, man. Now, I know you can't do that everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a good time last year. So that's what we're going to do this year. We're going to do that. We're going to do some barbecuing, man.
I always get paranoid
that grilling
we're going to burn our house down.
Well, yeah, you remember, well, last year we sprayed the place down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is them. We'll go ahead and have him track, even though we know where we're going.
They were to the right.
Oh, did you see him off that way?
Yeah. He's up there.
Yep, they're up there. Where's he going?
Where's your dog? The upper hand on him.
Yeah, we should be uphill so we can look down at him. I thought he was that way, though. These deer are moving quick. You see he's already 79, or never mind. It's not 79 yards. I don't know how far it was, but yeah, you can see he's moved the distance. Does the dog
scare him away?
I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Oh,
I heard
somebody alerted him. You see him get yellow there for a second?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a little timer there for that scent thingy. Okay, that's kind of cool. I was wondering how you would know how long it lasts. Good job, boy. Check it. We'll continue have him in track again, just in case we lose him. Because it's a real possibility we're running around the forest and shit. It's easy to lose track of the deer. I've already lost track of the deer, actually.
We gotta hear him.
Mm-hmm.
We need binoculars.
Yeah, they were kind of expensive.
Yeah,
that's the reason why I didn't get them before. I mean, there's a lot of things we need, really.
True.
More licenses, more guns,
More dags.
tools, more dogs. Mm-hmm. We don't have them, guys. Oh, there's something over there. That's a sheep, maybe. What is the dog doing?
I think he found something.
I'm gonna find him. Let's go. Let's go, pup.
I think he probably went down to the right.
Perhaps. Yeah, he might have went that way. We're obviously far enough away. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, it feels like with the walking. Oh, there he is right there. It feels like when you're walking that they're moving quicker than you, which means they get further away.
Well, I mean, they do
it just
have 4
seems like
legs.
something we need to balance. And that wasn't a fart, by the way, guys. That was Jynx adjusting herself on the couch, but it sure sounded like one. I was like, Jynx, did
I
you?
didn't even think about it. That could have sounded like a fart.
It sounded just like one. I don't know if it does on
They
the
probably
mic,
didn't even hear it, so they don't believe it anyway. Like, yeah, right. Jynx farted.
Ah, we've alerted him.
Shoot her.
Alright, so we got him.
Hopefully he dies soon.
Let's
We
chase
don't
him
have to
down.
Chase him to
I feel like we
Timbuktu.
didn't get an organ and we hit him in the shoulder or something like that, honestly. Oh, maybe not.
No, he's dead.
Good job. Okay.
Aw,
He's an adult male, so yeah. Great.
we need to sell everything.
I'd like to keep one of the mule deers because we don't have a mule deer. That's why I thought we'd do a little bit more.
We are in debt. Up to our eyeballs.
Oh, wait a minute. It seems that's the first mule deer we got. Didn't we get a mule deer before?
I thought we got another whitetail.
Oh, I thought it was a mule deer. Maybe it was a white-tailed deer. And I just misremembered. Yeah, we definitely would sell the whitetail because I don't think that one's better than the one that we had gotten before.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I guess we can start kind of heading back towards the cabin a little bit. We'd need to start heading the opposite way here. Start heading
Sure,
south.
we'll run into a bear.
Good boy.
Who's a good doggy?
Who's a good
here.
doggy?
All right, so since there's no damage, what happens if you fall from really far?
You die.
Could you just like leap off of a mountain and be just fine?
Can you jump?
No, you can't jump, but I mean,
Oh.
could you just like run off the mountain? I mean, nothing stops you from falling. I just wonder if,
I mean, I guess. You do you.
yeah, I think because there's no health that you can't die. Maybe it's something we should experiment with sometime. Let's just leap off a mountain.
See how far we can fall without
We'd
dying.
have to do it if we hadn't killed anything, though. Ooh, what is that? It's
What
going
is
fast. He's having a jolly good time, and he's kind of running towards us.
Gotta be a rabbit, right?
It doesn't look like a rabbit
No,
icon.
it doesn't. It looks like a fox.
I don't know what it is, but it's running fast, and it's coming like right to
Coyote.
us, which is nice.
We probably don't have a license for it, but
Oh, that's the dog.
Stupid dog.
God damn it.
He's coming right for us.
That makes sense why he was. I was wondering what was running so fast
The
towards us,
slaughter
man.
monster.
We found something. Let's see what he found. If he goes the other way, it's a sheep anyway. We'll just praise him.
Such a good
We're getting that up. Look at the expertise and drive. We're starting to get it up, guys. His stamina's kind of falling behind because we haven't been using him for tracking as much as we probably should. But he's been failing us on the tracking as well, though. So
Taking us the wrong way. and
Yeah.
getting lost.
yeah, consistently. I mean, like he's done it 2 times for sure now. I know, but I feel like there's a 3rd time in there that he did that same thing. So I don't know why that happens, and probably not any way to avoid it. Oh, another deer.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty far away though, guys.
Yeah, that is kind of far.
I don't think we'd alert him up to the point we get to the water.
Splashing through the water.
We might be able to get through the water, Jynx. But I was
there
thinking,
might be others as well.
yeah, true. Well, even if we alert them, if we only get them to like yellow, then they don't go that far. They kind of just run and do a little jog away.
Well, yeah, because like that's their life. Is
Just-
oh shit, something's gonna eat me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, false alarm.
Yep.
We're good. Oh shit, something's gonna eat me. That's how I feel.
What's gonna eat you, Jynx?
I
We
don't
did
know.
alert him.
Things
by
are
the way.
gonna eat me.
Yeah, we did alert him. We could keep chasing him down. We haven't hit him though, so it's not like he's. And we might get lucky and he'll stop, but Oh, it looks like there might be a couple critters over there,
I
actually.
love birch trees. Those are my favorite.
Well, birch trees? Is that your favorite tree?
Yep.
Looks like
They're
we
gorgeous.
might have lost the deer, guys. That was me sprinting.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He went and told all his friends.
Uh-huh. There be humans here.
They probably think he's crazy though.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. I mean, I feel like we might just need to take a shot while he runs.
Maybe.
I mean, he's already alerted to us.
Yeah.
So
It'll
what's
be
like
a little bit difficult with us shooting uphill, but
Well, we're faster than the deer.
True.
Which is actually kind of strange. I would think he'd be
he seems
faster than us.
confused.
We do get exhausted quickly, though, so... It's just so easy to lose track of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in these trees and shit. That was one of the advantages of being on the meadow. That we didn't lose him. There he is.
I think he jumped off the cliff.
I'm just chasing this deer down like a madman.
Well, we're running
Get over here,
downhill.
deer.
Get your Bowie knife out.
I feel like we can catch him. I feel like he's just too damn
Grab him by
slow.
the tail.
He's not
Yeah.
even...
Yeah, he's not doing a very good job with the pathing through
Yeah,
the trees.
he's having some trouble. And I feel like we're like close enough where we can probably get a
Shoot him in the butt.
shot on him. There we go. I think that was a headshot. Somebody had brought up the fact that, you know, the reason why we wouldn't do headshots on a real animal, which that was a headshot, and it was a young one, so we'll probably just sell them, is because obviously you're ruining the skull, which you would want to
True.
put up for a trophy. So yeah, I mean, obviously, with a real animal, you probably want to be doing headshots, but in this game, it doesn't seem to matter. They don't care. You get the same amount of money either way, or at least haven't seen anything that would tell us that's the... Like how many times you shoot them or where you shoot them, like that has any
Decreases
effect.
the value.
Yeah, which you know you think it would, considering the fact that like Red Dead Redemption has that. That's represented in Red Dead.
That's what I'm playing right now.
Yeah, Jynx just started a Red Dead. I was about to say Red Dead series. She's not playing a Red Dead series. We already did that series.
Got everybody all excited.
Mm-hmm.
Like Redneck Jynx.
We did have fun with Red Dead Redemption. We played it. We did about 12 videos with that game.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, Jynx just started playing her own little campaign. I
I
don't know
just
what
want to
it's
be a cowboy, that's all.
And surprisingly, guys, Jynx is actually being a good guy.
I know. It wasn't even like a conscious effort. I'm just like, I don't feel like killing you. Go on.
Who's a
Get.
good dog? Come on.
Jynx is like just always the bad guy.
I am always a villain, but I just don't. I just feel like there's too many villains in the world. The world needs good guys.
I mean, the world does need good guys right now. I kind of rotate it. Sometimes I want to be a villain. Sometimes I want to be a good guy. It's just how I feel that
Sometimes
day.
I try to be a good guy.
It never works for very
Well,
long,
yeah. I'm a villain.
though. You're a villain at heart, Jynx.
Maybe it's old age. It softened me.
Yeah, that's what's happened, Jynx. I keep thinking that I'm seeing something moving off
I
in the
know.
distance. It's probably just birds or something, or dragonflies.
I feel like this game would be terrible on the regular PlayStation.
Well, yeah, because it's so important that you have the range that you can see from far away, so you can see the animal before he sees you.
And this is a very pretty game, and it's, you know, kind of detailed, you know, with all the foliage and all that. So I imagine that it would not do well on the regular PlayStation, but that would... I don't feel like installing that big ass game.
I think this one isn't too bad. I think it was like 30 gigabytes or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that seems like a lot, you know, if we're talking about 5 years ago. But good God, man, games have gotten so large these days. It's like it seems like it's the norm now that everything's like 50 gigabytes or above. It's just ridiculous how large games have gotten. I guess it's a good thing because it means they look better and they typically are larger or whatever. But yeah, the games have gotten stupidly large these days. Yeah, we're heading back to the cabin. No, we're not. We're going north now. I don't know why I just find myself wanting to go north all the time. I think I was following the river and then I got confused.
Yeah, because you crossed the river.
I think it's also that we don't want to go necessarily south. We want to go southeast. And so I think that's also causing some confusion here.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, so let's go southeast. Good job, boy.
Come. Need you beside
Got some bighorn sheep over there. They're not really worth a lot of money.
But he does have big horns. Oh, he's looking right at you.
Yeah, we might come over here, which would make for an
He's
easier
like, come
kill.
at me, bro.
Let me see if there's anything else.
I'll horn the shit out you.
Oh, where'd he go? We lost him.
I do like those videos where the wildlife fights back. I mean, it sucks for the hunter, for sure.
Or just even just a random dude that's like
Yeah.
stopped on the road sometimes, taking a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Oh, well, those
he's behind.
people.
I should have took the shot before,
Like,
guys.
oh, I'm going to get up close and get a picture of this crazy-ass animal. Like, don't be surprised when he fucking bucks on you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alright, let's go get him. And, we'll sell this one, I think.
'Cause
Unless
we
he's
need money.
super impressive or something,
'Cause
though.
we're broke.
I feel like the goat, or excuse me, the sheep that we have on our wall right now is pretty impressive. So yeah, I don't know that one's necessarily better. And again,
I
as
feel
Jynx
like
said, we are in debt, so we should probably sell
He
him.
would be offended that you called him a goat.
He probably would be. He's like, I'm a longhorn sheep or bighorn sheep.
Although I guess, would he be a goat?
What do you
Or
mean?
not a goat? A ram?
Well, I would typically have called them ram. That's when I look at that, I see a ram. But yeah, I think it's a bighorn sheep. I looked it up. Yeah, they're called bighorn sheep. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I thought they were rams.
There's a flower you can look at.
And there's a white-tailed deer. We could track him, but I think we're well. How much time do we have? I think we should probably just run over to the, because
Yeah, we've got like 8 minutes.
again, I kind of feel like the dog has not had a lot of success with the tracking lately in this area, so I don't really want to go on another. I mean, this is two
Not
times in a
that
row.
He's not a good boy.
He's a good boy, but he's failed us 2 times now, so I kind of feel like we'll just head to the cabin. It is, fairly close, so we can at the very least go ahead and sell our stuff so that I can do that on camera, and then we can go back out. I'd hate to be all far away from the cabin when it's time to end the episode, and then we got to run all the way back to it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and sell our stuff, guys. We have, I think, oh, we alerted some birds. We have what is it, 2 sheep? I think we have 2 sheep.
Yeah,
a couple
I think
deer.
So, 2 sheep.
Yep, 2 sheep, 2 deer, something like that. That sounds about right.
That'll be enough to pay our fines.
And there's going to be more fines, too, on the animals that we're leaving behind.
Yeah.
Such a good dog. Come.
Well, somebody's gonna be getting a good supper that they didn't have to work for.
Yeah, true. Just ducks floating around in the water.
And fish are gonna eat them, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever, fish gotta eat too.
I think it's interesting that they restrict you from even picking the animal up if you killed an animal that you're not
You
supposed
don't
to.
want to be caught with an animal that you ain't supposed to have.
Yeah, but I mean, you already killed it.
Yeah,
It seems like
I mean,
just
there is
a
that
waste.
for sure.
It's a waste of leaving it on the ground like that.
Oh, whoa!
What?
Up there. What is that? A moose?
Oh wow, those are some impressive antlers. And yeah, that is a moose, but we don't have a license for it.
Damn.
Yeah, that would be wow. That was it's right there by the stand too.
I was like, what the hell is that?
I wonder what your chances are
Doggy. Come.
of like if you're in the stand of seeing animals like come by, like if you just hop in the stand and then wait. Because we're always on the move, which means we're also always making lots of noise, guys.
Yeah.
And so I wonder, like, if we were to like stay in one place, especially a stand with the, the view that gives you, if maybe in the sight lines and stuff, I wonder if that wouldn't be a good strategy.
That's a good dog. Find something.
All right, we're almost there, guys.
Almost home.
Almost home.
I want to ride the moose though.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be cool with that, but yeah, the moose he was big. He's an impressive one.
Moose
Big old
are
antlers.
huge,
Yeah, they are.
man.
Yeah, we
I
saw
would be
one at
terrified.
the zoo when we went. Well, whenever that was the last time we went to the zoo. It didn't seem like that long ago, but
Yeah, it
probably
doesn't,
was.
but I think it was like
Yeah.
years.
no, it wasn't years ago. The more recent time we went, that was just a few months ago, I want to say.
A few months ago?
Yeah, I want to say it was like as soon as it had warmed up. I think we
That
went.
was like last year.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's right.
A
Feels
few
like
months ago was COVID season, and nobody went anywhere.
true. I guess the time has just been flying because of the whole COVID situation,
What
or
are
just
you
everything
talking
the
about?
whole
Our
year.
children are grown. They've
Maybe it
moved
was
out of the
longer, but I
house.
remember it was like, I don't know. It didn't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah, it was. It was like probably a year and a
We
half
actually
ago.
killed 3 deer. Okay.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that.
So the mule deer was the biggest one that we killed, which is the one we're going to keep, which we're going to keep him anyway, because we don't have a mule deer. He's an older one, too.
He's a chubby feller.
It's interesting looking at the differences in their hoofs from what I'm seeing. He doesn't have a score, though. He's not worth anything. I wonder why. Is it because I shot him in the head? Was that the one I shot in the head while he was running? And maybe that's why it's not worth anything?
Or is that the one who doesn't have any antlers because he's a baby?
Maybe. This is what we'll do. We're going to keep that trophy. And then we're going to sell these 2 guys. Since I don't know how, like, comparative these ones are to the one we already shot. So let's go and just sell them. That will pay off our debt. We'll sell the sheep as well. It's interesting you can't see your money situation from here, though. Well, I guess you figure out when you get home. And the dog was out there finding shit. Where the hell's our door? Oops. Whoa.
We can't
Oh, that's a window. I'm trying to get out the window. I'm an idiot. Let's see what the dog found. Something clearly went by here. It might have been the moose, though.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Or it's another
no,
friggin'
that seems like
jackrabbit.
the jackrabbit. Cottontail
Oh,
rabbit.
okay.
Okay, I thought his feet looked a little bit different.
Those some big ass feet. I don't know about all that.
Well, I mean, they got to be big enough for you to be able to see them.
True.
They make them too small and you won't be able to see them. So yeah, since we've turned into our animals, Jynx will just let us know. We'll kind of stay around the cabin a bit, I suppose.
It's a chicken.
What is that?
It's a turkey, I think.
Well, we have a turkey license, so...
Well, he's aware of us.
Yeah,
somehow.
but I mean, like, how fast could the turkey be? I guess turkeys are kind of
How could
fast.
he know about us?
Probably heard us, Jynx. Smelled us. I don't
Heard
know.
us giggling.
Yeah. And we were just running through the forest,
True.
giggling with glee. Probably naked. There's another deer right there. He's in the clearing, so I bet we can get him.
Of course, the episode's gonna end, and there's all the animals.
All the animals will come out. We had 2 videos where you couldn't find nothing.
It'd be like a Disney princess. Only they'll all die.
I alerted that guy by my running.
Man, they have some good senses.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe they would be.
The rule of the forest, Jynx, if you're carrying a gun with you, then every animal knows.
Everything's gonna run away.
Yep. Alright, so he was coming down to get a drink, and now he's not going to get one.
He decided that was a bad idea.
What'd you find, boy? Just that cottontail rabbit.
Good
He
job.
really wants a rabbit.
Yeah, he's been trying to get us to go after a rabbit this whole time, man. Every time he sees a rabbit, tracks or
Dad
some sign of a
love
rabbit.
Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it is tasty. Don't tell our rabbit.
Yeah, I've had rabbit before, actually. I've had rabbit.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I've had it several times. Yeah, and it's not bad. There's not a lot of meat on them, though. So.
No, there's not. It's a lot of work for not a lot of reward.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't think we'll be doing any tracking though, because it's impossible to tell how long it'll take to find it. And again, I am trying to stay close to the cabin so that we can go back to the lodge and see what that mule deer looks like on our wall. I assume he's not very impressive. How much time do we have left, Jynx?
We have just a couple minutes.
All right, well I guess we can go and head back to the cabin now, and then we'll go to the lodge and see what we got.
Check out
I don't
our catch.
think we can leave from... Oh, yeah, you can return to lodge anytime.
Oh, shit, okay.
But any unclaimed animals will be lost.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know that. Unbagged animals result in a fine. We know.
Yeah, we know.
We know. There's 2 of them out there that we didn't bag up.
They're just birds.
I wonder how much we're going to get fined for them. Because they hit us with that $250 fine. I kind of feel like we're going to have, like, no money. Let's just take a look. Oh, All right, not bad.
We
718.
got some money.
We got a little bit of money. Yeah.
The fines definitely hurt.
Yeah. You definitely feel them. So we're looking for, I think that's him right there. That's not bad.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah, he's not too bad at all. And you don't even see the bullet that went through his skull. They did a good job
They
covering it
patched
up.
him up real good.
Yeah. And again, like, I feel like this sheep is pretty good. I don't think we're going to find anything better than that.
I mean, he looks like a sheep.
Mm-hmm. Now, this one I would like to replace.
That little feller.
Yeah, I don't know what deer that is, though, that we had
I
hunted.
think that's the whitetail.
Is it? Because I thought the white-tailed was up... Oh, no, that's elk. That's right, we have an
Yeah.
elk up there. Yeah, I think this is the white-tailed deer. So, if we do find an impressive whitetail, maybe we should,
Get him.
yeah, keep him, because, and use them as a trophy instead of selling them, because that one's... I feel like he could have some bigger antlers, honestly. So, we'll see. We'll see what we find out there. But yeah, this is actually going to be the end of the episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Remember, we will not have an episode on July 4th. That is Saturday. But we will hopefully be back on Sunday if we can get a video recorded sometime. I don't know when we're going to do it just yet, since obviously that day we'll be busy. Might even be drinking or something. So we have some drunk. I guess this would be a great game for some drunk gaming. Going hunting.
Do some drunk hunting.
Have a couple beers and go do some hunting. Yeah, I suppose that would work. But yeah, we'll see you guys on that next episode on Sunday. And thanks for watching.